Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick,
There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. Vinicius Junior. That is a brilliant interception. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not a... Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Cuts it back, and it's Spence. Spence. He's played it back. It's a good spell of possession, this. But that's an excellent interception. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's had it nicked away. Some good persistent defending here. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good read, needed to be. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Szoboszlai, here's onto this. Szoboszlai. Spence did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No way through. Rodri. Gabriel. That has not gone well. That is lovely. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's in on goal!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Could move up a gear here. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. Spence deals with that comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Szoboszlai. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Japan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Szoboszlai. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Has to go back here. And it's Rodri. And here's Vinicius Junior, forced to go back. Taken back almost at once. And it's made its way to him. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Alexander-Arnold.
Hong Kong definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Almost an hour gone. Szoboszlai. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Oh, they can break here. Saliba cuts it out. And it's Bellingham. And here's Szoboszlai. Nicely waited. He's having a shot! Bellingham. And still, we await the first breakthrough. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance here to counter. Nuno Mendes. For Szoboszlai. Rodri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Szoboszlai. This is a promising build-up. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Haaland.
Hong Kong clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's the keeper's ball. Hong Kong are looking to break at pace. And it's Mendes.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Szoboszlai. Tries to pass it through. The final 5 minutes. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Haaland. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. And here's Mbappe. Spence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Please take this opportunity.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Little pass back. And it's Rice.
Well, that's good defending.
Isak! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's gone backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Tchouaméni, still goalless. Oh, good take in a good area. Tchouaméni gives it back. Martinez. That's good vision. Upamecano. That's a lovely, neat pass. Driving on and making good progress. For Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. Szoboszlai does well to get it back. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
The less said about that pass, the better. Reinders. Saliba. And Upamecano.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And it's Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Real chance! No way. And again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hong Kong with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham knocks it into space. Oh, tries a shot! Bellingham. Reinders. Rice. Under an awful lot of pressure. Now it's Martinez. That's a throw. Good steal, he just read it. Rice. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he's had it nicked away. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe is onto this. And he's in on goal. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ball's gone out of play. Martinez. Upamecano cuts out the pass. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham, showing good feet, engages and forces him off the ball. Reinders. So what can they make of this? Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni.
There will be
Rice.
1 minute at a time.
Mbappe shapes to shoot! He's scored! And deep into first half stoppage time. And that is indeed the final act. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Vietnam coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
Give your support to our better
I thought that was a
stadium
decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Vietnam leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And that's been drilled in. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Rice goes short. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Hong Kong have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked out the run. He has a look up. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Bellingham. Chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little
Terrific effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Isak is offering a wry smile there.
Isak under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. There's
Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Vietnam really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And he was alert to it. Rice. Isak. Well, they've got it again. Tchouaméni. And he was quick to react. Szoboszlai. Messi. This is a promising build-up. And it's Messi. It's a good run down the right. Aims beyond the defence. Reinders. Now it's Isak. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Bellingham. Is there any support? Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! complete! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Well, the two coaches are
Lautaro
signalling
Martinez.
changes here, both at the same time.
11.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number
Yeah, I always
20.
felt this was coming. There was a
Messi.
clear increase in both
Number
intensity
9.
and tempo.
Bellingham.
Now all they need is to
Number 20.
try and...
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the
Coming on
upright.
field, Number 4.
Vietnam really
Mbappe.
are going about things in the right
Number 7.
fashion, Peter. It's
Cristiano
great to see.
Ronaldo.
There is
Number
an
8.
irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Number 18.
They just need to sort out their end product, and
Number
quickly.
10. Rice. Substitution.
Tchouaméni proves too strong. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Tchouaméni, played out wide. That's the throw. Tchouaméni, João Neves, Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Yildiz. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He has found the way through. Tchouaméni does really well there, he is strong. And here's Yildiz. Thinks about the shot. He's free, he has got space. He's found a way through. Great chance! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Substitution on the field.
Yeah,
Number
the jostling
15.
for position has begun. There's hardly
Coming
any
on to
breathing
replace
space
him
in that
is
box.
Number 13, Rodri. Substitution taking
Yildiz
place.
with the short one. Walker. He's being urged to... He's had a shot! And there's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Havertz tries to play it
Added
through.
minutes has been indicated.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Deep into stoppage time. Looking for options for movement. Yep, it's a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Yildiz plays it short. Nice control. And he's cut it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Tries to pass it through. And he's gone backward here. That's going to go a long way. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Vietnam did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Upamecano, and it's Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Now it's Rice. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Hong Kong can try it again now. Hong Kong get their 4th corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Olise. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Rice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe! Crunching tackle. Yildiz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it is half-time in extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes, for someone to do something. And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Ambitious ball here. Eze is firing after that one. Rodri. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Nicely weighted ball. And that was nowhere near his best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Ferran Torres.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well played. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Havertz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rice for Olise. Olise running with the ball, looking for options for movement. He's dealt with that really well. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Great ball, and he's in, tries a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mendes cuts it out. And here's the chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spence, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's an excellent interception. Cucurella. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. And it's Rodri. It's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Oh, such a clever touch. Rice! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Cucurella. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rice takes a shot!
Hong Kong definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. That is good progress on the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. Out again for a throw-in. Cucurella chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Rice, and it's Spence. Spence running with the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rodri. Spread out to the left. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe! That is lovely. It's a goal kick. Rice. Spence. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance.
Added time.
Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Japan go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Japan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And a chance! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Mbappe certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
The pass has gone astray. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's running through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance for a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And they win it back again. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, it's a great ball here. Szoboszlai really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Oh, well played, well played.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20, Messi.
Has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Soboslai.
Kong has the chance. He's had a shot!
Coming on the
That
field.
was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lautaro Martinez. Number 8, Olise. Number 10, Rice. Number 22, John Evans.
Substitutions taking place.
Japan have their second corner now. He leaps for it! And that's a sharp finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Olise.
Rice. He's had it taken off him. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the...
Haaland, he's through. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's been given away. Shoots! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Hong Kong have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Martinez touches it back. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good progress on the left. He is just caressing the ball. Bellingham. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has ended up in no man's land. Throw in. And it's Rodri.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Bellingham. That's a throw. Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Terrific effort! Goal! Japan! And there is your opener. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
You felt it was coming. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Japan have their second corner now. Trameni with the clearance. Hong Kong have the chance to go the other way. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Hong Kong clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Rice. Strokes it back. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Oh, what has happened here? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland. Chance for a shot! Bellingham. 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 That's the keeper's ball. And it's Hakimi. Great vision. Now it's Martinez. He has found the way through. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Goal! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly...
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half, neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Japan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Shot a goal! But he's left disappointed.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Upamecano. And it's Hakimi. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he's well positioned here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between... And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was vital. And one more try! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Martinez. Martinez proves just a little bit too strong. Bellingham. Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Taken back almost at once. Could move up a gear here. Hakimi charging forward down that flank. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yildiz wins the duel this time, tries to play it through, he's got away. Hakimi has it in a wide... He's having a shot! Goal! Japan! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Hong Kong finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Szoboszlai. Hong Kong ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Bellingham. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tchouaméni. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hong Kong with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well measured. Yildiz is onto this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hong Kong are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rice. This is a promising build-up. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. He's on it, can he get away? Tchouaméni. Japan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Szoboszlai. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Mbappe surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Japan just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Japan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Messi. Here's Haaland. Played out to the left flank. And here's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Yildiz. He is through here. Very nicely done. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. Szoboszlai. No, again there's no way through. And here's Vinicius Junior, passing nice and neat. Now this could be a chance. Szoboszlai. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely bit of skill. Messi. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Hong Kong have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Bellingham. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 4, Mbappe. Number 20, Messi. Number 24,
Towering header! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Number 10,
That has not gone well.
Number 7,
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 21,
And he's managed to get free.
Number 8,
Sergio, what are you thinking?
Number
Well, it's not looking
18,
good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once
Substitution.
you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
And the finish! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Good take, and is he in? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Elise. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Szoboszlai. Japan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Elise. That's an imaginative pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the... Wooler! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And that has left him in a heap. Hong Kong have a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold ventures forward. And here's Elise. Now it's Goulet. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Hong Kong clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The defender is not giving up on this. And he cuts out the supply. That'll be a throw. Nicely weighted ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Hong Kong nearly finished it.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nice control. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's been given away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Szoboszlai. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Spence. And that's that. Japan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque
Hello,
evening here.
everybody, and
A clear
welcome to
night,
today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Can he get onto this? Space for him to turn and look. And it's Neves. And here's Haaland. The ball has bounced loose now. And a shot! He's delivered all right! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Hong Kong are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rice, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham, looking to play him in, and that's a good ball. João Neves! Oh, it's a dumping hit. No, that's been intercepted. Eze. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Tchouaméni getting forward. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Skims one in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Towering header! And it's hoisted clear. In he goes again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Eze. Vietnam currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Eze, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Threads one in. This looks promising. Plays it. Can he finish? And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Messi goes short, showing good feet. Messi goes for a shot! Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tchouaméni aims beyond the defence. Eze in acres of space out wide. And it's been hooked away. Taken back almost at once. And that's another good win of the ball. Bellingham. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. Eze, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. Haaland. Oh, it's Haaland. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's well positioned here. And he's stuck it away. And for the first half, that is that. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Is currently being displayed
Vietnam
on the screen.
are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. We're on the move again. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka making good progress on the right-hand side. Nicely shaped ball. Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Upamecano attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Neves. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Eze. Great chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A case now of complete control. And they're back on the ball again. Eze. And it's made its way to him. Time and again they are repelled.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed. Eze. Now it's Haaland. Mendes calmly anticipates.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, they can break here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary. He's in a... Oh, shooting chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution on the field.
Vietnam have their third corner.
Number 20, Messi. Number 10, Rice.
They've played it short.
21,
Now it's
Vinicius
Havertz.
Junior.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Erling Haaland.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 8, Olise.
That's a little off target.
Szoboszlai. Number 22.
Rice.
João Neves. Number 4.
Ferran
Mbappe.
Torres.
Number 7.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Substitution
Well,
in
everything
progress.
up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a Rice. Now it's Rice. Ferran Torres. Olise.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. Szoboszlai! Deftly away. Very nicely done. And he's running through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries a deft little ball. And the counter is on. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gets a good foot in there. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Upamecano. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. João Neves. And it's Neves. Kong. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Ferran Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kong can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And they've got a throw. Yildiz. And Wan-Bissaka. Havertz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This might shot a goal! He's kept it out, just. Hong Kong have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yildiz. It's played through for him. He's free, he has got space.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Upamecano. Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Nicked it back promptly. Hong Kong have a free kick. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
With the owner of a blue
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
you